Hi, Jamie Edwards here, and I've just got off coaching call and I'm here on my whiteboard with cloth in hand, and I thought that it'd be useful to share this with you so you can get some benefit, as well as the player that I've just been working with in Asia. So what's really interesting is that there are three types of people in the world. Okay, and I want you to think about that question first of all, this question: how does this apply to me and how can I use it? Okay, so if you don't play sports, then you can use this. If you do play sports, then you can also use it. But how can you apply it and apply it to your world? So three types of people: those who make things happen, those who watch things happen, and those who say what the bleep happened. Now you can fill in that bleep with whatever you like. The area that I want to focus on for the purpose of this is those who make things happen. There's two distinctions that you have to make. Okay, the first distinction is the taking action. Jump and take action. Now, in order to take action, you've got to have priority on what it is that you're going to be doing. And again, at this time of the year, you know, I've had lots of coaching calls and sessions. I had a great session last night with a client who we had dinner here in London. And it's identifying what your key priorities are. Now, there's a difference between a key priority and, let's say, just a normal priority. And I want to just highlight that on the board here. Let me get my spelling right. Intrinsic. So what's intrinsic? An intrinsic priority is something that makes you feel good. You don't need much cajoling with it. So if I want to go to the gym, let's say this morning, I've not been yet, but it's an intrinsic priority. I know I need to do it. It feels good. But I don't need any accountability. I'm going to write that word down. Okay? It takes no accountability. It's like if it's work. There's a part of your work, there's a part of your life that you're very passionate about, and you don't need being accountable to somebody for it. There are certain types of areas of your business, sales calls, that you'll just do. You'll speak to certain types of people. It feels good, no accountability. Just think of that, no accountability. Okay, that's intrinsic. Right. To identify your key priority, okay, you do need accountability. So it's an area of your business, your life, your sports where you need to get some coaching. Example for me, very quickly, is so going to the gym, lifting, doing stuff I'm running around? No. Flexibility? Absolutely. I need accountability. I need somebody to coach me on that. So that's why I go to a yoga class. I need accountability because I'm not going to do my practice on my own. So I need somebody to give me a kick. I need somebody to push me forward with that. Where in your world do you need the accountability? Because that's the area that's going to give you all the growth. Now, what's really interesting is when I say all the growth, I mean for a specific period of time. So let me just put this here. So intrinsic means in this context, it feels good and you'll do it anyway. Key priority, it doesn't feel good and you need coaching, but also time. It's not for the whole year. A key priority might be something you need to focus on right now. It might be you need to recover from an injury. It might be you need to make some sales calls. It might be that you need to address a problem in the business so it becomes a key priority. But what does somebody do is they'll spend time on what makes them feel good. So when you have an awareness of these two, it starts to make this much easier. It starts to give you some clarity on being able to take the right type of action. Have you ever come across somebody who's actually said, well, why am I working on that? Because it's not taking me any closer to my goal. Or they're actually going that way when they really need to be going that way. And that's because they're working on something here that they thought was their priority, but it was something that made them feel good. It was easy, when the key priority was what they needed to work on. So hope that helps, gives you a little bit of a distinction to be able to start to look at how can you make things happen for yourself right now, or your team, or whatever is your world.